Got a few minutes? I hear you're the person to talk to if I need something done. The name's Lou Winfrey. You may have seen me around the smithy. I've been with Scold for longer than anybody. She and I used to smuggle weapons through the pass, back when she was trying to make coin and not trying to save the world. We've got a problem at the ponds. I need somebody who knows their way around a blade and won't wet themselves at the sight of a few fangs. Wolves. They use our ponds as a watering hole. We need fish, but anytime we get close, the damn wolves chase us off. Listen, I'd take care of it myself, but I'm only one man, and I don't want to bother the Crownhold Guard about something this silly. It's nothing you and I can't handle together. I had a feeling you would. You look like somebody who's seen a few scrapes. And don't worry, if things get a little scary, I'll be here to save your skin. Let's head out. Our fishery ponds are down the path below the cliffs. Keep your wits about you. Stay quiet. The wolves have gotten used to people coming here now. They strike when someone wanders too close. Smell that? That's them. A whole pack. Their leader is especially ferocious. Maybe if we kill him, the rest will scatter. But maybe not. We have to get rid of them before they make a permanent den and begin breeding. Are you ready? Seems you've done this before. I'm impressed. I'll put in a good word with Scald. That should be the last time we see those wolves. At least until the next pack discovers this water source. Here's something for your trouble. Listen, friend, I must be honest. I have something to confess. I may have brought you out here under false pretenses. It's true that the wolves have been a major problem, but their presence has brought a true predator into our midst. A troll. We believe the troll followed the wolves here to hunt them, only to realize that we're the much easier prey. Slower, more easily scared. If you're willing to venture a little farther into the forest and rid us of our true problem, we would all be eternally grateful. And we'd show it with gold. I had faith in you, my friend, but having hope wasn't easy. I've only ever seen a troll once, and that was across a chasm. That was scary enough for me to never want to see one again. Take this. It's not a lot. It's all we can spare.
So, they finally sent someone. 10 years. That's how long I've been warning the Order about what is happening in Mithros. 10 years. And what did they do? Nothing. Now Telogris has risen, and the rest of us race to keep Amalur from falling apart. Agarth, I didn't expect to see your face again. Not after what happened. I'm still not sorry. We go back, him and I. The old wars. Another life. He could show you some scars. A long time ago, I worked closely with the Order, until they refused to listen to my warnings. I left the Feylands and journeyed west, established a new forge in these mountains, and I kept watch. I do. You stink of fate magic. I can't say I'm happy to see you, considering you shouldn't exist. But it's fitting that you came. May the abomination who wrecked the weave be the one to repair it. Not that it will be easy, even for you. It depends on whom you ask. He is many things to many people. To the citizens of his city, of Crownhold, he is the true ruler of Amalur, a figure who will rebuild this war-torn land. To the refugees and settlers moving west to join him, he is a liberator, a figure who will free them from the bonds of fate. Yes, that is Telogris' true desire, to unbind us all. Perhaps you're right. There is enough for which to blame you. The unraveling of the weave, the rise of Octien, the breaking of the Fae. You've been unusually productive in your short time, Fateless One. But even now we waste time we don't have. Every day Telogris grows more powerful. Soon he will possess his human host entirely.
We must hurry. Now that you're here, there's work to do. And a city to save.
I knew him as Wolf, a boy from Yulven. He was my apprentice, and my responsibility. Wolf accompanied me on many expeditions into these caves and canyons. He was strong, resourceful. During one trek, Wolf and I became separated, and he vanished. I believed him dead, and I mourned him. Weeks later, he returned, different. I knew it was not the Wolf I knew. He had been taken. consumed. Farther west, in the ancient Mitharan city of Crownhold, its great temple has been occupied by his followers. It is a perversion that this grand Erothi city has become a haven for the followers of Chaos. Many in Mithros see Telogris' words for what they are: lies meant to disrupt and deceive. Those who have been forced from their homes or wish to escape the occupation come here, to me. Soldiers, scholars, farmers, alchemists, even other blacksmiths. We are preparing to take this region back. Let me see it. Ah, of course. I know this blade well, because I crafted it.
A chaos sword. My own invention. Ugly, but elegant in its own terrible way. I last saw this weapon in the hands of one of my apprentices. I often brought my apprentices with me into the Chaos Realm. It was foolhardy, and several paid with their lives. Sadly, weapons like this are all that remain of those loyal friends.
Since then, I've been unable to reach the Chaos Realm again to procure the necessary metals. You'll need to master Chaos, its weapons, its magic, if you expect to face Telogris. Come, bring the sword, and I will show you. Hello, my friend. Take this, the Chaos Flame. I stole it from Ishara with my own hands, sacrificing my greatest tools to ensure Telogris' destruction. Use that forge. Bring the flame that'll be Telogris' undoing. Beautifully done. Only I could have done it better. You may be faithless, but you still have much to learn about...
I will now repair the sword for you. Or do you want me to forge it into a different weapon instead? From this core, I could also create a staff or daggers. Understood. I will begin forging your weapon at once. Here is your weapon. Keep it close. Only those weapons forged in chaos magic will be of any use to you against our new enemies.
Thousands of years ago, the first Niskaru hunters weaponized chaos magic. Swords, shields, hammers, armors. All the martial equipment used by mortals. It is the only way for us to stand a chance against Telogris' brood. Wait. What was that? It seems we have some unwanted guests in the forge. Stay close. Sometimes they find their way in as sneaky little demons.
They're nearly indestructible, unless you know how to get past their defenses. Your chaos weapon will make short work of them.
Hello, everyone. Your Chaos Sword. It is the only way to breach their magic. Good. Good. Only Chaos weapons work against Chaos armor. My hand.
Your Chaos weapon is working. Now finish them off. Your Chaos weapon is working. Now finish them off. Enough about that. I will handle your Chaos training, and the Chaos creatures will keep your combat skills honed. We have much to do.
It will take time and courage. But the best way to understand chaos is to destroy it. That means closing rifts and portals whenever and wherever you find them.
I've spent years capturing and studying all manner of chaos creatures. Facing them in battle, defeating my chaos beasts will prove to me that you're worthy. Their chaos hide is similar to the armor worn. If you can't beat them, you still have much work to do.
You're one of the final pieces in my plot to thwart Telogris, and I will need your help assembling the rest. A sagecrafter named Callan MacLeod has made a great discovery. I've seen it in my readings. He's on the verge of using chaos magic in sagecrafting, but he may not live long enough to do it. You have to find him and bring him here. That's your mission.
That rusty sword you brought with you, you found it in the Chaos realm, didn't you? Tell me, Faithless One, What else did you see in that cursed landscape? Yes, I call it a Chaos Node, and I believe its purpose is to ensure the dungeon's integrity. Even more important is what's contained within them, a magical substance dubbed Chaos Matter. Chaos Matter is vital to defeating Telogris, and the only way to obtain it is to destroy and harvest these Chaos Nodes. Chaos weapons can be forged from Chaos Matter, and these enchanted weapons may be the only thing that can harm Telogris. When I forged your new weapon, I did so by extracting Chaos Matter from that broken sword you found in the Chaos Realm. Unfortunately, it was rusty and impure, which greatly limited what I could produce from it. If you bring me pure Chaos Matter, obtained directly from a Chaos Node, I can forge any kind of Chaos weapon core you wish. If you're not in a hurry, I suggest giving it a try before continuing with your mission.
Goodbye. I must discover the secret to sage crafting with chaos magic.
Chaos weapons can be forged from chaos. You can find plenty of chaos magic. Once you've obtained, use this. If you don't want to, he's a bit clumsy though. Honestly. It'll probably turn out better if you do it yourself.
Goodbye.
Hey there. Hey there.
If you want to help, bring me Cullen MacLeod. Farewell.
Hey there.
Hey, stranger. Name's Jock. Bet you didn't expect all this, did ya? You'll realize that soon enough. Listen, I've got a long way to... Only chaos weapons will... What about a deal? Buy me a drink or two next time we're in town and... Just, don't tell Scald. Or worse. It's quite simple. Bring me a... You can also bring... The more chaos portals you close, like I said. I'm no Scald Atlas, but I'm learning. You'll save a lot of time with my help. He's not a bad sort. A good drink. The same can't be said for Scald. See you around the forge.
Hey there. Scald's been busy. I'm going to find a way to pitch in. Your job awaits in Crownhold. Listen, Skald's missions are important, but none of them will matter if you don't close the portals. To kill the Chaos, you must aim for the heart. Enter them, find their centers, and destroy. Bring the mangled Chaos hearts to me, and I will dispose of them properly. We must ensure that this never happens again. Good. Give them here. I had a feeling you were making progress. I can feel it in the air. Order being restored. Make me proud.
Don't you touch him! Haven't you done enough? I'd take a blade to every one of you, but it wouldn't do any good. Not with your protection. You disgust me. If only that were true, it shouldn't surprise me at all. The preordained would kill anyone, even a sweet old crafter like him. Not like you've ever needed a reason to murder. Bloody animals. Are you playing ignorant with me? My master, Callan MacLeod. The man inside on the floor. He was killed. Never harmed a soul, that man. He was a teacher, a craftsman, and like a father to me. Sadly, I do. Your brothers and sisters have terrorized our city for months. It's a wonder we can still get through our days with any dignity. Well, you don't look like one of them. You lack the sign of faithful, the scar marking each convert. Perhaps I should believe you. Trust? Imagine that in Crownhold. Tell me, stranger, what do you see when you look inside our workshop? What does Master MacLeod reveal to us from beyond the grave? Good riddance. Let me see that. Do you know what this is? These scratches, this script. It's old Matharan. No one has used this language in over 500 years. What was the Master doing with these writings? Unfortunately, no. There are only a few scholars with that specialized knowledge. Many of them have died or been killed in recent months. But I know one, old Tormin. He may be able to help. I can take you to him, but I can't make any promises for Tormin. He's a crazy old wizard.
See you.
Safe.
I don't know how many times must I tell you. I have not seen the beast. But let me warn you. The preordained will never succeed in dominating the will of nature. If the wild fae must feed, they must feed. I do not care what your Chaos Lord demands. You will not stop the migrations. And you will not find Peaches. Wait. Oh no. You're not from the court of Telogris. I should have noticed that straight away. I do apologize. Peaches. Oh well. He is a Cliff Bar guest, a friend. I rescued him many years ago when he was a pup. I guess you could say we formed a bond. I fear for his safety, as the preordained have been ordered to clear the woods near the city. They relish a good hunt. Peaches and I have not seen each other for years. But I would hate for him to get caught in this culling. Would you be willing to help me locate his den? I would see to it that you're compensated. Chaos magic has intensified across Mithros, causing disorder in the natural world. The wild fae are restless and angry. Telogris hopes to eliminate the threat. He has sent his minions to kill any magical creatures that may rise up. I had a feeling you might. An experienced tracker is needed to locate Peach's current den, and I'm not qualified. You'll know him by his limp, and he has a stripe of white along his spine. Once you find him, I'll come to remove him from the forest. Hopefully I can find a new home for him elsewhere in Mithros. Bless you.
I've heard the forests have been active recently. Oh, good. My customers are hungry. Hurry for it. Worry. You know where to find me.
Hey there.
Scald's been busy. I'm going to find a way to pitch. You can do this.
safe.
Found him? Oh no, he's injured again. Probably in an encounter with the preordained. We can't move him like this. I'll patch him up, but it's going to take time. Stand guard outside the cave, in case anyone comes for us. Bless you. Was too close. If the preordained weren't coming for me before, they certainly are now. It's time for me to leave Crownhold. I've been considering it for months, but this event has made it clear. Peaches and I will head deeper into the mountains, try and find a place of our own, away from strife, away from Telogris. We owe you our lives. Here is a small token of our appreciation, but I hope to one day repay you properly.
What is it? I'm a very busy... Mina? Who are you? And why are you here with my daughter? What have you done? Interesting. May I see them? Careful now. Yes, I recognize these notes. Callan brought them to me several weeks ago. They describe a relic, a forger's instrument. Arathi smiths are legendary for their peculiar methods of crafting and shaping, but most of their tools are lost to us. This passage describes the location of one of these tools, Synock's Eye, an enchanted gem or relic of some sort. If you intend to seek Synock's Eye, you will need to be careful. If the preordained are looking for these, I implore you, for your sake and for the sake of my daughter, give it to them. They will see reason. They will. It's the only...
What do you want?
I am Ursa, and this always here for you.
How wonderful. We're all making new friends. Fadeless one, you are certainly finding yourself in some interesting situations. It's almost as if you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Too bad you can't trust old Tormund. The old fool knows better than to lie to our Chaos Lord. Can't say the same for his daughter. Oh, I beg to disagree. We cannot allow such a powerful artifact to fall into your hands. Ownership can be a tricky thing. Changes in the blink of an eye, in the release of an arrow, in a last breath.
Dad turned us over to those savages. How could anyone do that? To keep me safe, maybe. But at what price? Did he even realize they would kill me? That he'd sealed my fate with his betrayal? Apparently, the world is grimmer than I'd imagined. If we have to make such tragic bargains, maybe Mithros isn't where I should make my future. Maybe it's time for a fresh start. I must think about my next moves. My whole life has been turned upside down. It's all too much to comprehend. Dad, the preordained, Master MacLeod, you have been kind to me, stranger, and more patient than I deserve. But it's time that we parted ways. The next chapter of my life awaits, and I have a lot to think about. It's terrifying, really. You must get Synock's Eye someplace safe. Not a bad idea. Crownhold will need a new sagecrafter, though I'm a long way from becoming a master. We all start somewhere, I suppose. I can keep up the old man's legacy. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Thank you. Goodbye. Maybe our paths will cross again. Bye.
What is... Thank Mitharu. I was beginning to worry. I couldn't bear the anguish of losing another. Not after Wolf. I heard about Callan MacLeod. It's a pity. He was a kind, gentle man, and he will be missed. So, what has he brought us? Fascinating. This instrument may be the key to unlocking chaos in sagecrafting. Use it on my altar and see what happens. Goodbye.
Tell me so.
Nice to see you. Getting comfortable. Here at the forge. See you around the forge.
You've got your orders. I'll stay here and help where I can. Good, good. Make me proud.
Greetings. Losing MacLeod was a tragedy, but his sacrifice wasn't in vain. With the ability to combine gems and chaos weapons, we can bring the fight to Telogris for the first time. But only if you're feeling ready for it.
I must be honest. Your current chaos weapon won't be a match for Telogris, but there is a way to change that. It seems paradoxical, but the influence of the Chaos Realm itself is what hinders their potential. So you must find Chaos portals. However, the weapons won't reach their new potential right away. You need to salvage and reforge them first. Don't worry. Chaos weapons are tough. No matter how often you salvage them, you will always retain the necessary weapon's core. Travel across Amalur and close Chaos portals, and only then will you possess Chaos weapons, powerful and... If that's too much work, ask my apprentice Jock. He could certainly use the practice. Of course, you will probably achieve the best result if you do it yourself. What do you say? Care to test your mettle against my Chaos beast?
Goodbye. Greeting. You surprise me, Fateless One. Each time I send you into danger that would surely kill another, you, not to say I'm impressed, no, curious how the gnome crafted such a servant, one who would do his bidding. Tragically, that's all you are, all you were ever meant to be, an avatar for those who are more powerful. But being a servant means you have a task, and once that task is over, you must feel it, Fateless One, the sweet hint of a life beyond this one, a life free from fighting, from running, from questing. Only when you stop doing the bidding of others will you master anything. Even now you follow my instructions. You look to me for answers. But your time is coming. I've read it in the threads, seen it in my own bitter end. You're right. I'm no scholar. I have no business filling your ear with nonsense. We have work to do. Our weapons will accept chaos magic now, but our bodies still wilt at its touch. You need to learn how to brew chaos potions to allow you to control this power.
Unfortunately, Mithros has no...
However, there is a book. Speak with... Goodbye.
Good day.
I wondered if you'd make your way to me eventually. The Arathi whispered of your coming. I know who you are. What kind of scholar would I be if I did not recognize a Fateless One? Your secret is safe with me. Why am I not surprised? Skald Atlas sent you, didn't she? I knew this day would come. Of all the treasures in the Crownhold Library, the Tome of Synthesis would interest her most. She has tried many times to purchase it, even convinced me to wager it in a drunken game of Knuckles. What she didn't realize is that I am a masterful Knuckles player. Listen to me, friend. The Tome of Synthesis is heavily guarded. You won't stand a chance against the Preordained. It's located in the Forbidden Stacks vault of the library, but that's all I can say. It's too dangerous to get involved. One of the library's original texts, a scroll written in the Arathi's own Quartenian hand, and later expanded by the sagest Mitharan minds. Its contents include the oldest known reports and examinations of chaos magic, the most forbidden of all knowledge. I'm glad you think so. Telogris has been torturing more scholars and magic experts, hoping to learn more about the Arathi. If you have any hope of reaching the Forbidden Stacks, you will need to fight the guards and steal their key. Good luck. May Mitharu watch over you in your... Goodbye.
That crook ferret sure I feel for Warden Rask. Mitharu bless you.
Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble.
How did we get stuck with a foolish drunk?
I don't want to see you. I'm not here to. I'm not here to babysit. Be on good behavior. Get over here! Surrender! This'll teach you!
Tell me some good news.
Nice to see you. Getting comfortable here at the forge. Me'd see you around the forge.
I'd offered to go along, but I knew you would. Keep it up. Be proud.
Greetings. Took you long enough. Have some trouble in the stacks? Let's see what you brought me. Yes, this is the one. Excellent work. With the Tome of Synthesis, you should be able to fashion chaos. Goodbye. You may use my bench to create. It is time, Faithless One. Watch your back. Are you finished? Show me what you've... Look at that! Beautiful. As restless as its chaos namesake, and in the wrong hands, just as dangerous. You know what's next?
My chaos pets are itching for...
Goodbye. You've done as I asked, and if you were anyone else, I would have no right to ask for. But you're the only one who can see this quest through to the end. Others could try, but they'd most certainly fail. This belongs to you alone. I wonder, have you tired of these patterns? Kill, loot, grow stronger, kill, loot, grow stronger. Perhaps that's the drudgery, the mundane shackles of life from which Telogris wishes to free us. Tell me, have you heard the tale of the Fatesworn? Good. You understand the importance of stories. Like the Fae, we must let the wisdom of our experiences guide us if we hope to set this world right again. You see, there was one story that never died. A story of hope. Generations ago, before the Empire of Erethel came apart and the Arathi fled, Amalur enjoyed an era of great harmony, of order. Not only did the Arathi themselves walk alongside us, but they had trained an elite band of warriors to accompany them. They called themselves the Fatesworn. It was Amalur's first true civilization. A society of gods and mortals, Arathi and human, side by side. But we all know of humanity's talent for destruction, for sabotaging its own good fortune. They turn their strength against the greatest threat, one another. After the fall of the Empire of Erethel, humanity tore itself apart through tribal warfare. The Fatesworn became soldiers for hire, mercenaries, fighting beasts of chaos only when it pays well. A Fate Weaver fought among them, Lena of Myria. During one reading, she discovered a truth about the group. All of them shared the same destiny, to die together for the sake of their cause. And despite this tragic vision, the heroes swore to uphold their fate and enter into it without fear. They swore themselves to an honorable end, for the good of Amalur. Perhaps the only way for a fate to happen is for us to believe it will. Always ready to fight. I'd admire that impulse if it wasn't always leading you into trouble. We are close to facing Telogris, but no one, not even you, Fateless One, can go near him. Not yet. His palace in Crownhold is surrounded by a chaos barrier that would tear apart a lesser mortal. For you, madness maybe? Disintegration? Before you attempt any assault on Telogris, you must be able to pass through that barrier and survive. You need protection. Armor built exclusively for this purpose, to withstand the power of the Chaos God. This is the last mission. You have my word. Before they departed this world, the Arathi left a magical it has been passed down for centuries, and eventually, and from my hands into yours. The Arathi Nexus. It will lead. Farewell.
Hmm.